Hi guys, it's Lara. Thanks for watching and welcome back to my channel. Today I have for you 2 easy ideas for Halloween cookies. So I was browsing Pinterest the other day and I have seen these gingerbread men decorated like ghouls and some simple cookies decorated like eyeballs, and I just had to try this out, and I thought when I'm making them, why not film that? So here it goes. So if you want to know how I made the gingerbread ghouls and the eyeball cookies, then please keep watching. Here we have the ingredients for the gingerbread men. So I have here all-purpose flour, brown sugar, vegan butter, baking soda, then I have here salt, agave syrup, the spices. So I have here ground cloves, ginger and cinnamon. The recipe says I should use also allspice, but I don't have it at home. I forgot to buy it, and today it's national holiday, so I cannot go to the store. So I will just write it down below in the recipe, and I will just have to make them without allspice. And then I have here vanilla sugar and the gingerbread men cookie cutters in 2 sizes. First, I mix the dry ingredients. Next, I added the spices and I combined all well. And then I mixed in the agave syrup. And the melted vegan butter. I mixed all ingredients as well as I could, and then I started kneading the dough. Once the dough was smooth, I dusted the surface with a bit of flour and I rolled the dough out. I cut out the gingerbread men and put them on an oven pan laid out with a reusable baking sheet. I preheated the oven to 356 degrees Fahrenheit, which was 180 degrees Celsius, and I baked the gingerbread men for about 13 to 15 minutes. For the icing, I mixed confectioner sugar with a small amount of regular vinegar. And then I decorated the gingerbread men in different ways. I found inspiration on Pinterest and then I tried out a few of my own ideas. If you need different colors of icing, use cocoa powder for dark icing, mix cocoa powder with red beet powder for red icing, or any other food coloring paste of your choice, as long as it's vegan. And then my gingerbread ghouls were done. Here we have the ingredients for the monster cookies, which are basically snickerdoodles. So I already have a recipe for vegan snickerdoodles on my channel, so I will link it down below and also here in the right corner. And since I did not want to repeat myself, I already went on and I mixed together all the dry ingredients. Furthermore, I have here the melted vegan butter, a flax egg, and I have here a mix of white sugar and cinnamon, which is what I'm gonna dip the cookies in. And then I have here this green food coloring. I made sure it was vegan. It's food coloring I have already used a couple of times for cakes, and from my experience it does not have any odor, it does not taste like anything, so it's perfect. And depending on how much of the green food coloring are you going to add to your cookies or creams, it's gonna be either a lighter shade of green or a darker one. So I mixed quite a lot of the food coloring into the flax egg, so it looks pretty dark, but I think once I will mix it with the dry ingredients and the vegan butter, it will probably lighten up, so that's all right. I like the shade, so now let's continue. I added the wet ingredients to the dough, mixed all well, and kneaded the dough until it was smooth. Then I formed small balls, dipped them into the mix of confectioner sugar and cinnamon, and I placed them on the oven pan laid out with a reusable baking sheet. I baked the cookies about 12 minutes. The temperature was the same like for the gingerbread ghouls. I let the cookies cool off, and then I decorated the centers with a white and dark icing so that they would look like eyeballs. And then my eyeball cookies were finished. Both cookies are certainly a fun addition to any Halloween table. So this is how I made my gingerbread ghouls and the eyeball cookies. It was a lot of fun, although I have to say it takes quite a long time to decorate the gingerbread ghouls, but it was definitely worth it. And Halloween is already in 2 days, and I'm just so curious what the kids are going to think about the cookies, but I think they are going to find them super fun. So anyway, that was it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and see you soon. Bye.